This is a story of three good friends going on an archery elk hunt. Now first is Willie. Willie is the reigning national champion in the 40 and above in the Train to Hunt challenge. He's a flat stud. He's a newer archer, just an all-around great guy. Then there's Ivan. Ivan's my old hunting partner from days gone by. Back in our 20s, he and I used to chase roosters and chuckers and hunt anything that walked before we built our families. He now lives in Michigan and came all the way out to hunt with us. And then there's me, and my name's Mark. I'm one of the partners at Outdoors International, godhunts.com, so hunting is what I do for a living. At the same time, archery elk hunting is my chance to step away from it all and do what I love. So this is a story of a string of goats, some super bad weather, and days of it.
You're kidding me, right? This is a new problem.
Luckily, some really good food that those goats packed in for us.
Hot.
And of course, some screaming bulls. Now, some quick information on the goats. This little gal was our milker. She actually provided us with about a half gallon of milk a day in the woods. The string of boys, they were our primary packers. Now, after a couple of days of trying to leave them in camp, having a bear chase them out of camp, trying to relocate goats over a mile from camp on a rock top, and realizing I ain't gonna do that again, they hunted along with us every single day. So they were a part of our experience on a daily basis and became part of the team. So day one found us packing in, fully loaded, ready for 7 days in the backcountry. We heard a bull bugle from the trail, so we decided, well, let's get after him. Tied the goats up, let it rip, and this bull came in. So the next morning we had our first day in new country and got a chance to work some bulls. But later that afternoon, Ma Nature had a whole nother plan. So what started out as a little drizzle quickly turned into a torrent. And that torrent did not turn off till 2 days later. It was miserable. Thank God we had packed in those tarps, or literally we would have had to go home.
Really? Yeah, the elk steaks were still frozen too.
Our saving grace was the food that we packed in. So we gotta dig in like a tick, cook some good food, have some good laughs, and wait for better weather. Finally, when the weather cleared, we had a chance to get out and chase some bulls. But Ma Nature wasn't done with us yet.
Oh my God.
How cool.
No, that's not too bad. Yep. Until I have to take the step.
So we were packing up the boys with Willie's bull, and we had this elk, and you can hear it in the background bugling, and it kept getting closer and closer. And we were busy doing the chores of harvesting elk, and so we kind of didn't pay much attention except for to hear it. Eventually, that bull literally ended up in a wallow 100 yards below us. So we left the goats tied up. I picked up my bow, snuck in on this bull, and got within shooting range. After a little wind swirl and a nose full of human, we were back to the business of packing out Willie's bull. Oh yeah, did I mention Mother Nature wasn't done with us yet? Well, I was right, she wasn't. She decided to kick us in the teeth for one more solid day. So when the weather broke, we were out chasing elk in the snow. Now the bull that we ended up eventually getting on and bringing in surprised us. We had bugled from distance, he responded, we moved in, goats were all just standing around us, and bam, he was right there in our kitchen already. All we could do was scatter, send the caller back, get ready, and here he came.
I'm like, okay, did he go chuckle? Is that a different bull? Did he miss? I'm like, what? Oh, wow, look at that. That is freaking great blood. Yeah. Oh. All right, wow.
Come on, goats.
So now we had our work cut out for us, and so did the goats. We had to pack out 2 bulls and camp. So 3 trips later, we were finally at the truck. And we were back to where we were when we began. 3 really good friends anxiously awaiting September, ready to chase bulls with our bow. Man, I can't wait for next year.